Mr. Nardelli.
Mr. Chairman, members of the panel, I appreciate the opportunity to present to you again today. And I'm here representing the 1 million people who depend upon Chrysler for their livelihoods. Before I answer your questions regarding our loan requests, let me be very clear and state why we are here. Chrysler is requesting a $7 billion loan to bridge the current financial crisis. And in exchange, Chrysler is committed to continue our restructuring, including negotiating cost-saving concessions from all constituents, invest in fuel-efficient cars and trucks that people want to buy, and begin repayment of the government loan in 2012. I also want to reinforce the need for Chrysler Financial to receive immediate assistance from TARP, as their continued vitality is a critical assumption in our plan. Chrysler requires this loan to get back to the transformation that began 1 year ago, gaining our independence. As a newly independent company in 2007, Chrysler was on track for financial profitability. We eliminated more than 1.2 million units, or 30% of our capacity. We reduced our fixed costs by $2.4 billion. We separated more than 32,000 employees, including, unfortunately, just 5,000 last Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And at the same time, we've invested more than $500 million in product improvement in our first 60 days. We improved our J.D. Power's quality scores, and we reduced our warranty claims by 29%. As a result, through the first half of 2008, Chrysler met or exceeded its operating plan and ended the first half of the year with $9.4 billion in unrestricted cash. We're here because the financial crisis that started in 2007 and accelerated at the end of the second quarter of 2008. As consumer confidence fell and credit markets remained frozen, the lowest U.S. auto sales in more than 20 years has put tremendous pressure on our cash position. The U.S. industry sales fell from 17 million a year in 2007 to a monthly annualized rate of 10.5 million just last month. That's 6.5 million units of decline. So what is the impact on Chrysler from that result? With a 10% market share, it would translate to Chrysler to a loss of 650,000 vehicles, or roughly $16 billion of lost revenue opportunity this year alone. With such a huge hit to our sales and revenue base, Chrysler requires the loan to continue the restructuring and fund our product renaissance. Chrysler has a sound plan for financial viability that includes the seeking of shared sacrifice from all constituents. We've identified approximately $4 billion of potential cost savings and improvements that have been included in our plan, and we're committed to negotiate with all constituents to achieve those savings. Our plan also includes producing high-quality, fuel-efficient cars and trucks that people want to buy while supporting our country's energy security and environmental sustainability goals. For 2009 model year, 73% of our products will offer improved fuel efficiency compared with our 2008 models. We plan on launching additional small, fuel-efficient vehicles. Envy is our breakthrough family of all-electric vehicles and range-extended electric vehicles similar to the one I drove here today. Chrysler's long-range product plan is robust, it's realistic, and it's green. The plan features 24 major launches from 2009 through 2012. It includes a hybrid Ram truck, our first electric drive vehicle in 2010, with 3 additional models by 2013. A key feature of Chrysler's future is our capability as an electric vehicle company. Through our GEM, which is our neighborhood electric vehicle division, Chrysler is the largest producer of electric drive vehicles in the U.S. today. Combined with new products from our Envy group, we expect to have 500,000 Chrysler electric drive vehicles on the road by 2013. Chrysler will continue to aggressively pursue new business models that include alliances, partnerships, and consolidation. This model is currently successful in helping Chrysler increase the effective utilization of our manufacturing capacity. For example, in North America today, Chrysler manufactures all of Volkswagen's minivans, and beginning in 2012 will produce all of Nissan's full-size trucks. With government collaboration, our industry can accelerate how American drives cutting-edge technology. And an automotive energy security alliance would coordinate public and private spending, which is already devoted to advanced technologies, produce basic technology available to all manufacturing, drive private investments to meet our national energy and environmental goals. Such an alliance would help ensure that as a country, we do not trade our current dependence on foreign oil for dependence on foreign technology. So in closing, I recognize that this is a significant amount of public money. However, we believe this is the least costly alternative considering the depth of the economic crisis and the options that we face. Thank you very much.